Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun is back to his old ways, issuing threats. And this time he is threatening to attack Hindu temples. In a brazen video message, the terrorist has warned of attacks on the Ram temple in Ayodhya on the 16th and 17th of this month. The temple was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in January this year. The provocative video released by the banned outfit Sikhs for Justice, led by terrorist Pannu, has pictures of PM Modi praying at the Ram temple. Pannu says, he is threatening to attack two Hindu temples in Canada that were scheduled to hold life certificate camps. Pro-Khalistan Sikhs will continue to target life certificate camps, brags Pannu. He says it will be a big challenge for Indian diplomats. The terrorist has identified two temples in Canada. The Kalibari temple in Mississauga, which he says will be targeted on November 16th, and the Triveni temple in Brampton on November 17th. The Triveni temple has put out a statement saying the event scheduled for the 17th stands cancelled. And this is due to official intelligence from the Peel Regional Police stating that there is an extremely high and imminent threat level of violent protests. That's bizarre. A police force that should have provided security is advocating caution or surrendering to terrorists. The Coalition for Hindus in North America says the police have reportedly proposed to charge $50,000 to $1 lakh Canadian dollars to provide protection. Will Hindus in Canada, who pay taxes like all other Canadians, have to pay extra on their safety? So much for the rule of law that the Canadian Prime Minister keeps talking about. Pannu's video, which was reportedly made in Brampton, does mention Canadian MP Chandra Arya, whom he calls the face of Hindu terror in Canadian Parliament. Arya has been vocal in criticizing Khalistani attacks on Hindu temples like this one in Brampton earlier this month, and has called for sane political wisdom to prevail.
Let politicians know that Hindus and vast majority of Sikh Canadians stand united on one side while Khalistanis are on the other. Second, most importantly, I call on all Hindus and Sikhs in Canada to urge community leaders not to provide a platform to any of our events or temples to politicians unless they publicly recognize and expressly condemn Khalistani extremism.
Pannu holds dual citizenship, American and Canadian, both supposedly liberal democracies and developed countries. Yet no one is willing to rein in a ranting rabid terrorist.
Welcome to Strat News Global. I'm Surya Gangadharan, and here's my rant on the story you've just seen and heard. Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, the Khalistani separatist based in the US, is back to his business of stoking fires. This time he's threatened to shake Ayodhya to its foundations. I'm using the very words he's been using. And it's not clear why he is coming out with such statements. He's also encouraged attacks on two Canadian temples in Canada. Now recall, he's staying in the US, so he may not be liable for any legal action in the event his hotheads do go and attack those temples. But why the threat about Ayodhya? Is he encouraging his hotheads in India, trying to give a message to this government here, the BJP government, that he has the power to unsettle this government? He can carry out some action in Ayodhya that would shake undermine the credibility of this government? Is not very clear. Or is he trying to appeal to this government in some subtle manner that he wants some kind of a dialogue, maybe some kind of outreach from the BJP government? It's not very clear. But I'll leave you with that thought.